French. #1 in Paris, 2010 weeks. Not bad for a song from 30 years ago. See, our stuff's all over radio, movies, commercials even. Look, I don't want to seem, you know, ubiquitous. Well, let's face it, we put Jersey on the map. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You want to begin at the beginning? I'm the guy you want to talk to. Because this whole thing started with me. Tommy Devito, up in New Jersey. That is son. Turnpike to cheer for a team that's from New York anyway. So it's only natural they want something better. If you're from my neighborhood, you got 3 ways out. You could join the army, you could get mobbed up, or you could become a star, have your songs played in France. It could happen. It did happen. You ask 4 guys how it happened, you get 4 different versions. But this is where all of them start. 1,000 years ago. Rocky Massi, and a few guys under a street lamp singing somebody else's hit. Lost control and let go there. I was so let me in the lens of you. Down your door, 2 strangers who had in, 2 silhouettes on the shades to my shop. You're on the wrong line. Silhouettes. before we bring out the Vienna Boys Choir and Here he is. A new discovery of mine, little Frankie Case of Lucia. Oh, get up here, Frankie.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I'm plenty of, baby. All those things you've always pined for.
Ooh, he is too cute. Too young for you, honey. And too short. Hey, Frankie. You want to go for a ride?
Hey, what's he got that I ain't?
Me.
Roots are growing on trees, but this kid could do it for us. Sure, he's a little green, but that's where I come in. I pick this raw clay and make like Michelangelo. I got a few years on him, so I got a lot to teach him. It's like my mission. Okay, very important. There are two types of women, type A and type B. You listening?
Yeah.
Okay, type A, at first they're real easy, jump right into bed with you. Then later on, they bust your balls. Now type B, at first they play hard to get. And then later on, they bust your balls.
Don't get it.
Don't worry, you will. Say when?
When?
Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, how'd you do that anyway?
Magic. Oh, what's that on your shirt? Oh,
Hey!
what's the matter? You don't like that? What are you gonna do? Whoa, easy.
Don't do that! Don't hit me!
Whoa.
I ain't your little brother.
You sang good tonight. So what happened with Angela?
Who?
The redhead. I seen her looking at you. I think you could get in there.
Ah, she's with somebody.
Not if you take her for a little spin.
Like in what?
The Belvedere.
You're gonna lend me the Plymouth?
I might.
Bullshit.
Just don't wrap yourself around a tree. I don't want to have to fill out a lot of forms. Listen, Tuesday night, me and my brother Nick are knocking over the jewelry mount over on Frenchtown Road around midnight. You in a while?
Well, I don't know. My dad wants me home by 11.
Just tell him we're rehearsing. I think you gotta be 150, maybe two. He's a good kid. He just needs a little, you know, guidance. Even his mother thinks so.
Gaetano, he looks up to you. Ti prego, occupate lui.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on him. My hand to God. Oh, earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, I love you all the time.
That jog your memory?
Frankie, you're driving Tommy's car. You got no license, you're one block from
I
the
don't know what
jewelry
you're
market.
talking about.
We got Tommy and his brother. Thought he gave you up, numbnuts. Okay, asshole. Have it your way.
I fell for you, and I knew.
How old were you? 16, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please, the kid didn't know what he was doing. I conned him into it.
I'm letting you off with a warning. I suggest you get yourself a new set of friends. I see you in my courtroom again. You're going away. Get out of here.
Frankie, sing good.
As for you, let's see. Breaking and entering, possession of stolen property, possession of stolen property, breaking and entering, possession of a forged document, breaking and entering, illegal gaming. Quite a resume. So the kid's a singer.
Oh, a good singer. And getting better every day.
Then he ought to be great by the time you get out. 6 months.
So, it's back to the joint. Rawway Correctional Facility. Somebody's always inside. Yeah, guys from the neighborhood, my brother Nick. They got a revolving door on this place. But before I go, I talk to my bass player, Nick Massi. Nick is some kind of harmony genius. He has it all in his head. Tells each guy what to sing. Teach him. Watch him. Anything happens to Frankie, you got a problem with me. Oh, earth angel, the one I adore, love you forever and evermore. I'm just a fool, a fool in love. place.
But I want to see the blob.
2 minutes. Sit down. Read the Bible. Improve your mind. Okay. Remember the words?
Yeah.
And don't push. A little more from the inside.
Frankie.
Hey, Stanley.
What are you breaking into a church? You're on parole, for Christ's sake. Mind your back.
Good night, Nicky. At least now we know where your hands are gonna be.
Don't bang the suit, Stanley. It's important.
Hey, you take him, you gotta take me too.
Aren't you supposed to be home by 11?
Work on that B flat, Frankie. Chest voice. And do your exercises!
So, I do my stretch. And as I'm getting out, Nick is going in. Well, that's Nick Massi, not to be confused with my brother Nick, who's still in and not going anywhere. All you need to know is a variety trio is now a single. You don't gotta be no Einstein to see there ain't no future for me as a single. So I make an executive decision and put Frankie in the band. Now, at least we got a duo. And he's coming along. I'm real proud of this kid. Someone to include, to be rewarded when Mondays are cold. I'm around my life to have it to go. I want a Sunday kind of love. Speaking of love, I guess it's time we talked about women. There were always women, girls, wives, other people's wives. Nick, forget about it. The man is a jackrabbit. Frankie, well, that spotlight heated him right up.
Look at that son of a bitch over there.
Oh.
That guy, the big guy, hitting on my girl.
Well, that's not your girl.
She will be soon as she meets me.
Frankie, that's not for you.
How come?
That's Mary Delgado. She'll eat you alive. They'll send you home in an envelope.
Come on, Tommy. I'm in love. Bedtime.
Mary,
Hey,
I want you to meet Frankie. Mary Delgado, Frankie Valli. You guys should get to know each other.
hi.
How are you?
Hey, take it slow. The kid's not legal yet.
Since when do you care about legal?
Hey, Frankie. Type A.
You know, that's a nice color for you. You should always wear that.
Thanks for the fashion tip. You old enough to have a match?
Till that lovely day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love.
So, that's your real name? Valli?
No, Castelluccio. Francis Castelluccio.
Kind of long for a marquee.
That's why I changed it. Valli. V-A-L-L-Y.
Nah, V-A-L-L-I.
How come?
Because Y is a bullshit letter. Doesn't know what it is. Is it a vowel? Is it a consonant?
Never thought about it.
Plus, with your Italian, you gotta end in a vowel. Delgado, Castelluccio, pizza. Valli with an I. It says, this is who I am, you know, go fuck yourself.
So, it's a pretty nice place, huh?
Yeah. They don't sell slices. That's how you can tell.
That's a very unusual fragrance. I never smelled anything like that before. What do you call it?
Soap.
Tommy warned me about you.
Oh yeah? What'd he say?
He said I couldn't handle you.
Well, that's because he couldn't. So, your group.
The Varietones.
Yeah, it's just you and Tommy?
One is brother Nick and this other guy, Nicky.
So where are they?
They went away for a while.
What for?
They did some things.
Friends like that, maybe you should just change your name to Sinatra.
I'm gonna be bigger than Sinatra.
Only if you stand on a chair.
Are you gonna say that kind of stuff?
Come in. Got a nickel?
Yeah?
Call your mother. You're gonna be home late.
Mary had a couple of years on him and they're both looking for a way out. Up and out. Love. Now, I have to be honest with you, I never knew what that was. Now, marriage is not love. Marriage is you take a shave while your wife sits on the can and clips her toenails. Anyway. Frankie's married. We're playing clubs nights, he's cutting hair in the daytime and it's their anniversary, so he decides to buy Mary some jewelry. So we go shopping. Jersey style.
Hey, watch the curve. You don't want to scratch Frankie's
I
car.
don't understand. Why can't this guy just bring the stuff over the house?
A little nervous.
Your wife's gonna love this shit, Frankie. Diamonds, couple of watches. Got it off of some house in Saddle River. Had to smack the broad around a little bit.
You don't need to know that.
Hey, Frankie's cool, right, Frankie?
No problem.
Wait a minute. Stop the car. This isn't Bloomfield.
No, it's Fairfield.
Not Fairfield, you fucking asshole. Bloomfield.
You said Fairfield.
Why would I say Fairfield if it was Bloomfield?
I don't know, Donnie. Maybe your brain is fucked up. But don't call me an asshole.
Why not? It's what you are, a piece of fucking shit, asshole, fucking moron.
Fellas, it's okay. Keep out of this.
Don't get out of line.
Fuck him and fuck you. I'm not the asshole. You're the asshole.
Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, asshole. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, how about this?
Holy shit! What are you, crazy?
Now who's the asshole?
Jesus, Tony, my God.
Walk it up.
Yeah.
Go on, go. I'll take care of it. I'll call you tomorrow. Go. Go, go, go! You should have seen his face. I almost feel sorry for the kid.
Yeah, well, don't. Just lean on him hard. I want that money, asshole.
Okay, slow down. He shot some guy in your car and everyone's how much?
25 G's.
Before.
Get rid of the body. Get rid of the car.
Why should you pay? You shot him.
You nuts? It's my car. There's a dead Dago in it. My prints are all over it. He says the cops are gonna trace it. It's a murder.
It's a scam.
What?
They fake a murder in your car and then they hit you up for 25 G's to make it go away.
And there was blood all over. I saw it with my
Fake
own eye.
blood, like in the movies. Let me explain something to you. You shoot somebody, you gotta shoot the witnesses too. This is a basic rule. You go by his house, $100 is your car sitting right in his driveway.
Johnny's my friend.
I'm your friend. Go home, I'll take care of the dog.
What are you gonna do? Little Jip?
What, are you nuts? You don't bother Chip to Carlo with too big bullshit. I said, I'll get your car back. Go home, make your wife happy.
Thanks, Tommy. I owe ya.
What do you think, I didn't call Chip? Of course I called Chip. You want something done or undone in New Jersey, Chip DeCarlo was the man. He made 50 problems like Frankie's disappear every day before lunch. And I had a very special relationship with him.
Tommy!
Yeah, Chip.
You pick up my dry cleaning?
Sure, Chip.
Good. Now, tomorrow you drive me to Belmont in time for the third race. You wait, then take me over to Spring Valley so I can see my granddaughter.
No problem.
Hey.
Oh, Frankie, you know Mr. DeCarlo?
Yeah, sure. Hi.
Well, we better get ready.
Frankie, do me a favor, will you? Sing My Mother's Eyes.
sorry. I don't do that song anymore, Mr. DiCarlo.
We put my mother in the ground 1 year ago today. I consider it a real favor.
Hey, we could probably do that song.
No, we couldn't.
Yes, we could.
Tommy, you
Yes,
haven't
we
done that
could.
song
It's a
for
fucking
15.
song.
Frankie,
Yeah?
you get your car back?
My car? Yeah.
Those guys, they went away?
Yeah.
So, I do you a favor, you do one for me. That's fair, isn't it?
Sure, Mr. DiCarlo.
Una mano lava l'altra, mi capisci?
See?
No problem, Chip.
So I guess you're called Jip, huh, big man?
Sing the song, smartass.
One bright and guiding light that taught me wrong from right, I found in my mother's eyes. Just like a wandering sparrow, one lonely soul, I walk the straight and narrow to reach my goal.
You're a good boy, Frankie. Here's your claim check. You got a problem sometime, you reach out to me.
I found in my mother's eyes.
Meanwhile, Nick Massi finally revolves out of Broadway Academy of the Arts. So, it's me, Nick, and Frankie, and it's up to me to keep us out of the gun. But nobody's hiring trios anymore. Trios are dead. Quartets are in. So I'm looking for a fourth guy so we can get some work, any work. And I find somebody. This guy is great. Hank Majewski. Handsome Hank. Chicks love him. He plays, he sings, he's got special material.
Like what?
You know, like comedy stuff.
Oh.
It's what they want. We gotta broaden out, get it? Hank, this is Frankie and Nick. Hey. And by the way, we're not the varietones anymore. We're the four lovers.
Tommy, I can't keep it straight. In 1 month, we're the Romans, the Village Voices, the fucking Andrews sisters. What are you trying to do?
Run the group, okay, Nicky? We're the four lovers, and we do a full act with comedy and music. And I want to get some good moves, too, like the colored groups. So, we go on the road. Ohio, Nebraska, Arizona. The places you fly over on your way to Los Angeles. The low point was this bar in Lovelock, Nevada. Population 12. And we're playing the three Mexicans. And a guy with no nose.
Hey, Frank! Why you dig most?
Man, like I don't know. I just go eat. Well, I wither and I quake, I do round shake, I do wave. Oh, Scott Man, Jack Brown, I do wave. Bringing my love into the region. Let me go, cha-cha-cha-cha, I do wave. Bop, bop, cha-cha.
What?
Everybody left?
Of course they left. You don't understand the nuances of my material.
Oh, yeah? Okay, well, here's a nuance. Take the ape suit and get the fuck out of here.
You want some advice? Stick to what you know. Rob a bank.
Can you believe that asshole?
Tommy, I don't want to go back to barber school.
Maybe this is a good time for me to start my own group.
What is with you guys? A little setback and you stop whining. This is the process. You experiment. You refine. I got 10 ideas already. We get back to civilization, we find a fourth guy, and the sky's the limit. My hand to God. Fact is, I'm all out of ideas. So we're back to the three lovers and zero bookings. So, to generate a little walking around money, I'm working with this kid on a little project at a local bowling alley.
Tommy, I got your fourth card.
Here you go. 3 hearts.
Good. So this guy, we got this jazz group, we're playing up in Bergenfield, and I'm thinking, Tommy's looking for a fourth.
Queen of spades.
Good. I think this is the guy he's looking for.
For what?
For the group, the lovers, or the Romans, or whatever the fuck it is this week. This guy's a genius. You're gonna thank me for this.
What's his name?
Gaudio. Bob Gaudio. He's a kid, but he plays like a madman, and he writes songs.
Who's got short shorts? We got short shorts. They got short shorts. He got short
Joe!
shorts.
Can we take care of business first?
Yeah, sure, Tommy. I just thought that...
Take care of business, and then we talk about you being a talent scout, okay? I remember you spotting lane 6, you got it?
Lane 6, yeah.
On the 5th frame and not before. You start spotting the pins, like we said.
I know the law.
Look! Don't fuck this up, there's a C-note in it for you.
If you want, I can arrange a sit-down.
What sit-down?
With you and Gaudio.
Who are you, Al Capone? Look, I'll handle the sit-downs, you handle the bowling pins. Now get out of here! Joe Pesci. Yeah, that Joe Pesci, the actor. Who knew? Sure, I played down the whole thing about Gaudio. I had to keep my game face on. But in here, bells are going off big time. This is the one, this is the guy. Some kid from out of nowhere who sings, plays, and writes songs. Sign him up, man, you just hit the trifecta. What can I say? I got a feel for this stuff, okay? Never fails. Tommy Devito delivers. Gaudio, last piece of the puzzle. And by the way, no matter what Tommy says about plucking me from obscurity, the real story is I had short shorts at number 2 when I was 15. Okay, sure, by 17, I'm just another one-hit wonder worrying that the best is already behind me. But I did not spring to life fully formed the day Joe Pesci showed up at my door.
Bobby, listen! The 3 lovers are looking for a 4th. The 3 lovers. They just got rid of this yacht who did monkey songs or some shit. And they're going to meet you.
Why?
Because I told them you're a fucking genius. I'm in the mood for love. Simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love.
Joe, this is like for my grandparents.
Wait, will you relax? There I go, there I go. There I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul snacks I control. Such a funny thing, but every time I need you, I never can behave. You give me a smile and I'm wrapped up in your magic.
I dropped out of high school to tour with short shorts. I shared a bus with Chuck Berry, Sam Cooke, the Valli brothers, Jackie Wilson. But I never heard a voice like Frankie Valli's. After 8 bars, I know I need to write for this voice.
I'm really feeling in the mood for
Tommy Devito, Bob, I run the group. I'm kind of late, aren't you?
I told them about how you're looking for, you know.
Joey, don't get overexcited.
Sorry.
Nick Massi, Frankie Valli, Bob. What is it? Gaudio. Hi. Hi. Somebody says you right.
I told you short shorts never tow with the bullet. Sorry, shut up, Joey.
Cool, set up a meeting.
Come on, the kid's here. We're here. Let's do it.
Yeah. Could we just borrow your piano for a minute? Go ahead, Bobby. Play that new one.
I cried for you. Now cry for me. No, I don't love you anymore.
Digging $1 million hole for yourself.
Tommy took me off the street, Chip. What's that worth?
You're gonna be on the road till you're 90. You want, I can arrange a loan.
No, thanks, Mr. Carlo. I don't want anybody involved in our future except me and Frankie.
Hey, I just realized something. I don't want to be in this group anymore.
Not now, Nicky.
No, forget that. I want to go home.
What are you talking about?
I want to go home.
Okay, good idea. It's the tour. We
No.
all take a break.
Now, I quit.
You can't quit.
Hey, I got his attention. Hi, Bob.
Nicky, we're in the middle of a tour.
Yeah, you know, I always hated the touring. Fucking hotels, those tiny little bars of soap. You're supposed to wash with that soap, you can't even see it.
Nicky, you're talking crazy. Now calm down and we'll figure it out.
I can figure it out. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. I don't want any money. I don't want any side deals. All I want is out.
Nicky, we're in the middle of a goddamn tour. Are you crazy?
Yeah, maybe a little. But I'm not worried. You guys, with all your talent, you'll never even know I'm gone. People say, you put in all that time, you had a string of hits, the money is rolling in, and that's when you tell them I don't want to be in the group anymore? That's crazy. Well, let me tell you about crazy. After I got married, my wife and I had a few problems, and our kids wound up living with some relatives. I wanted to feel free to screw around, so I arranged it so my kids, my own kids, thought I was their uncle, Uncle Nick. I figured that way they wouldn't feel deprived of a father. Not bad, huh? What I'm saying is none of us were saints. You sell 100 million records, see how you handle it.
True love takes a lot of trying. Oh, I'm crying.
Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl, we got a lot. Got a lot between us. Hang on to what we got.
We say it's gonna go and gonna quit. Gonna jump it on and break the love to this. Break it up.
I wish you'd never said it. Oh no, we'll both regret it, baby. Don't you go, baby. Get over and stay.
You listen to Tommy, he'll tell you we were real pals. Partners from the get-go. But what really happened was he was paying me $12 a night when he was getting 150. What the hell? That's Tommy. I'm from the old school. You come up together, that's a promise. It's like iron. You don't forget where you come from. The one who really gets me is Nick. He was the real article. He could have been, I don't know, Quincy Jones, Don Costa, like that. He just walks away. I could never figure if we had something going there, but I don't know. Maybe it's like the guy said, some are born great. Some have greatness thrust upon them, and some achieve greatness, then fuck it up.
I can see there ain't no room for me. You're only holding out your heart and sympathy. If there's another man, then girl, I understand. Go on and take his hand, and don't you worry about me.
You talk to Nick? No, you can't even find him. You think it was the drinking? Well, he left. His mind got all screwed up.
Maybe it was the party.
Bullshit! We told him right up front!
Then let it go.
What are we doing, Bob?
We're on the hook for $1 million, remember? Look, there's a lot of guys out there, Frankie. We're gonna find the best two and start paying this Tommy thing off.
I'll be free and I'm trying to hide, but girl, you know I don't know what's best for you. What good is all my pride if my true love has died? Go
auditions and find a couple of guys. Joe Long and Charlie Colello. Both Jersey boys. I figure Bob's with me, it'll be okay. Maybe we got a shot. And then he lays it on me.
Listen, you may not want to hear this, but you know, performing was never really my thing.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
You're a single, Frankie. You should be up front.
About
That
myself,
group
I'm
is
nuts.
holding you back. Look, we got Joel and Charlie. We find 2 more guys, put you in front. It's Frankie, Valli, and the Four Seasons. A great drummer, a horn section like we talked about.
And what do you do?
Write and produce.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because you're crapping out on me. Thought we had a handshake.
We do. Look, you want me to stay, I'll stay.
Good. I want you to
Only we'll
stay.
do better if we make money on both ends and dig ourselves out of the Tommy thing.
What if they don't like me as a single?
What makes you think they liked you before?
Fuck you. It's a goddamn roller coaster. Wake up in the middle of the night, I don't know where I am. I think, what the hell happened? What's gonna happen? Everybody leaves. Why does everybody leave?
Frankie, this is your time.
How do you do that? What? Get me to agree to stuff.
It's a gift.
I'm not so hot for the road anymore. People keep asking, what happened to the real Four Seasons? We got the Tommy thing hanging over us, so I'm taking everything I can. Every crappy little one-night stand from Medicine Hat, Alberta, to Flyspeck, North Dakota. Mickey was right. The soap keeps getting smaller and the nights keep getting longer, and I'm haunted by this one song Bobby wrote. I climb the ladder of success. I'm one step higher than the rest. I got the guts, I passed the test. Believe me, friend, that's all there is. There ain't no more. But if you got a home and family, you got much more than me.
Put that away. I just spent 2 days in the hospital because of that.
Okay, where is she?
You tell me she's your daughter.
Are we gonna work together on this and turn it into a contest?
Visit when you do.
I'm an entertainer, remember? Things get
She doesn't
moved
need
around.
an entertainer. She needs a
Oh,
father.
what mother? Why aren't you pulling yourself together? Hello? Hello?
Can I talk to Mommy?
Francine, where are you, sweetheart? Your mother and I are worried
I'm in the
sick.
city, okay? Don't have a car.
Sweetheart, you don't just disappear off the face of the earth for 2 days. You gotta leave a note.
Don't yell at me, Daddy!
I'm not yelling. Got money for a cab. Just get me a cab and come home.
So now you're gonna be my father all of a sudden? Frankie, it's 2 lousy days, Daddy. You disappear for months at a time.
That's different, Francine.
I know. You're working. You're slaving away on the road so you can give us a good life. I've heard it a billion times. Give me a fucking break. Can I please talk to
Don't
Mom?
talk to me like that, Francine. I'm your mom. Francine?
Good job, Dad.
She is, who she's with. You know what it's like out there with the kids and the drugs and the mother. I think it's about the kid. It's all about winning. Who's right, who's wrong, who's screwed up. I mean, this woman, people turn in. What?
I can't do this.
What do you mean?
I have a small apartment. There's not enough room for your whole family.
Can you stop that for a minute?
Frankie, what's the point? I gotta be out of town for the next week, then I come back and you're on the road. 6 more weeks.
I'm working, it's not a vacation.
And it goes on and nothing changes.
I need these dates. I got $1 million hole I gotta get out of.
But you dug for yourself.
He was screwing things up. We had to get him out.
So is he out? Don't you get it? You're still working for him. You're sleeping alone in a 2-bit motel in Toledo so he can play golf in Vegas. Is that your plan? Because it's one hell of a stupid plan.
Don't talk about things you don't know about.
He used you. He ridiculed you. He did everything he could to destroy the group, and you take his death.
He couldn't help himself.
Oh my God. St. Francis, is that a kind to animals? You know, I thought if you could get out of the neighborhood, maybe we'd have a shot. But you're never gonna get out, are you?
What if we got married?
You and Tommy? I don't think that's legal in Nevada.
You don't give an inch, do you?
I'm never gonna be first in line. I'll always be standing behind Tommy and Bobby and Nikki and Charlie. I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's my ride. I gotta go.
Go tomorrow.
And then what? We have a drink and go around one more time? I gotta get off the merry-go-round, Frankie. It's no fun anymore. Stay tonight if you like.
Focus on the work. I'm running all over the map like a cockroach. Then Bobby shows up with 2 new songs. A pair of real winners. I think, okay, I'm back. This other one, just for me, a solo number. Bobby wants to break it in Detroit, but the president of the label isn't interested. So Gaudio pays him a visit.
Bobby, what can I tell you? Come on, Mary Ann, I know what to do with, but this other one is too hard to be pop, too soft to be raw.
Well, maybe it's a new kind of song. Can you wrap your mind around that?
Bobby, what are you busting my chops? You come in here with some kind of fucking art song, you're never gonna get airplay. Well, I know all about you and Frankie and the famous handshake. I get it, but
Do yourself a favor, release the song.
May I be candid, my friend? Frankie's okay, but he's no Neil Sedaka.
Okay, my friend. First of all, Frankie's never sounded better. Second of all, you take both songs and you don't get either, and we're out of here so fast it'll make your ears pop. And most of all, you don't know jack shit about music, or talent, or cigars.
I don't have a stroke in my office, okay? All right, call me sentimental. Here's the deal. You get the station to play it, I'll release the damn song. They say no, you can take your little work of art and stick it where the sun don't shine.
Thanks, Al. You're a class act.
You want to get a hit song? It's like the Stations of the Cross. You gotta get past the record company, the program directors, the DJs, and of course, people. So Gaudio's next stop was this guy Davis, the station's program director.
Bobby, of course. For you, anything. I mean, come on, Mary Ann, that's a winner. But this other one, the weird one. How come the big push?
I don't know. I want this for Frankie.
Bobby, I'm humbled. That is, what can I say? All my years in this business, I never heard anything so beautiful. Look at me, I'm tearing up. You got it, my friend. 100 plays this weekend, I promise you. On my mother's grave.
We wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Mary Ann screams up the charts, and a song just lays there, no plays, nothing. Bob's getting crazy, and he just won't let it go.
I was in his office, 100 plays. He swore in his mother's grave.
Bobby, this is the music business. These guys don't have mothers. Son of a bitch, face it, kid. They don't want the song.
Well, I won't.
Write another one.
Not this one. It's a hit.
Okay. You want to break this song? Where's Frankie now?
Detroit, the Rooster Tail.
Right, this asshole program director, the one that hates the song.
Yeah.
You get him in there. You lay on the food, the booze, the full treatment. Frankie does the song. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild, right?
Every night the place comes apart.
It's a great song, that's why. And this guy, this asshole, he's making a moron, but he's not stupid. Once he hears the crowd, he'll play the song. Don't worry.
Yeah, but that's just Detroit.
Exactly. So you follow up. You do the same thing in Philly, Boston, Chicago, New York. You start a little movement. Word gets out. Stations start getting calls. Where's that song? We want to hear that song. What's wrong with you people? Play the fucking song already! And it'll work, you know why?
Why?
I did Frankie's chart. His moon is in Taurus. The only thing is, I don't think this is going to cost. The label's going to have to cough up.
Forget the label. This one's on me.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
be true.
Then out of the blue, there's that one morning that's crystal clear and so cool. You thank God for the day you were born. That was my life all of a sudden. A song that almost never saw the light of day sells 3 million copies. And working my way through the group, back on the charts. I'm feeling good. I'm singing good. Between me and Bob, we finally pay off Tommy's debts. We're free and clear. Everything's copacetic. Even my kid Francine, she calls me every Friday night wherever I am and we talk. And it's all getting better with us. When I was a kid and we were going through hard times, my mother would say, "Ad posar la nutat. This too shall pass." What I came to realize was it cuts both ways. The bad passes, but also the good. Francine? What? Yes, this is her father. Oh my God. You pay your taxes. You put your trust in the system. You think your kids are safe. What are you supposed to do? Put them on a leash, chain them to the bed? They grow up. They go out. And some motherfucker with the needle is waiting and it's over.
I'm sorry, Frankie. How old was she?
22. She was gonna be a singer. Did you know that? bigger range than me. Almost 4 octaves.
Don't blame yourself, my son.
Who then?
Glad you kept the key. Been waiting here. Seemed a million years to me, but hush now. I know you're all cried out. It's alright. Inside I've had no doubt about your love for me. I can see behind the tears. I'm certain of the way we feel, and given time, a hurt will heal. You're home again, so won't you close the door? Stay here with me, and we'll forget what's gone before. Just hold me tight. Our love is gonna make it right. Put shadows way beyond recall. Ghost has almost gone. Fallen angel, I'll forgive you anything. You can't help the things you do. Now something's gotten hold of you. Fallen angel, got a demon in your soul. And later when the fever's gone,
It's been more than 20 years since these guys have appeared on the same stage together. And what better stage for a reunion than this one? We may be just a few 100 miles from where they first started out, but it's taken them 4 lifetimes to get here to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my old friends and brand new Hall of Famers, the original 4 Seasons.
when she was just a kid, her clothes were Hadley now. They always laughed at her when she came into town. Called her Ragdoll, little Ragdoll. Such a pretty face should be dressed in lace.
Is this like being in a fucking time machine or what? How's Vegas, Tom? Keep busy. A little golf, a little money laundering, you know, the usual. Sorry about your daughter, Frankie. That's rough.
Thanks, Tommy. He's got a new family now. 3 boys. This time I plan to get it right.
Hey, fellas, after the show, why don't you come up to our suite? We're having a little party.
We who?
Me and Nikki.
You guys are rooming together.
He brought his own towels. Room 325, family, friends, some food, some music. What do you say?
Definitely.
You guys ever think we'd be standing on the same stage again? Never thought I'd be standing, period. Listen, fellas, I want to tell you something. This is the greatest award you can get in the world. This is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Those other ones, the Oscars, the Emmys, whatever, you can buy that shit. But you can't buy this. You know why? Because this is from the people. Pesci. That's right, Joey Fisher's same kid I used to slap around. A couple of months ago, I'm driving him somewhere, and he says, "Hey, Tommy, let me ask you a question. How do you remember yourself from back then?" And I say, "Well, I think I was a pretty stand-up guy." And he says, "I gotta be honest with you, you were a total prick. Nobody would have put up with your shit except we all needed something." Everybody remembers it how they need to, right? Here's the facts. I brought Frankie up on stage that first time. I put Gaudio in. I held it all together until we hit. And wherever counts, the old neighborhood, I'm still a hero. They even named me Belleville, New Jersey, Man of the Year, 2002. Oh, by the way, you're ever in Vegas, you walk into any casino, you say, "Tommy Devito," by hand of God. You'll be out of there in about 12 seconds. Drawn to the old neighborhood. My life never revolved around the old neighborhood. I don't give a fuck about the old neighborhood. I'm from wherever I happen to be, and these days that's Nashville, Tennessee. I'm gonna be found most afternoons on my new boat. Commodore Cruiser, 40-footer, nice even keel. That's my life, straight up. I'm still partners with Frankie. He's done his thing, I've done mine, but we always meet up in the end. And it's all been on a handshake from 40 years ago. I was never comfortable in the spotlight. The rest of these guys, very dramatic. And maybe the one Italian out of 100 who's not into the drama. I don't have that kind of ego. I'm happy to spend the afternoon on a river. Just me, my beautiful wife, and a good cigar. Quiet and peaceful in the knowledge that none of this could have happened without me.
Even after I quit the group, it's still some kind of pull over me. Over the years, if Frankie was playing Atlantic City or any place in New Jersey, I'd hop in the car and check it out. He'd bring me up on stage and we'd do a song or two. And he'd always have the same question. "Why'd you do it, Nicky? Why'd you walk away?" Let me clear that up. It wasn't the side deal. It wasn't the touring, the bad food, or rooming with Tommy. It just came out of my mouth. But once I said it, I knew this was what I wanted. I wanted to go home. That's what I needed. More than the girls, the booze, or even starting my own group. All right, I'll be honest with you. It could have been an ego thing. Everybody wants to be up front. But if there's 4 guys, and you're Ringo? Better I should spend some time with my kids.
Made it to Tommy's party. I had the door a few times, but I couldn't go in. I don't know why. Maybe Nicky looked at me funny, like I was acting too special or something. Nicky, not mine his, who knows? Now he's gone. God rest him. He died Christmas Eve, 2000. I mean, for a Catholic, is that style or what? I ask you, what was the high point? The Hall of Fame selling all those records, pulling Sherry out of the hat? That was all great. The 4 guys under a street lamp, and it was all still ahead of us. First time we made that sound. When everything dropped away, all there was the music. That was the best. That's why I'm still out there singing, like that bunny on TV with the battery. I just keep going and going and going, chasing the music, trying to get home.
Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna help you through the night? Who loves you, pretty mama? Who's always there to make it right? Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna help you through the night? Who loves you, pretty mama? Who's always there to make it right? Who loves you, pretty baby? Who's gonna help you through
any girl. Every girl. It's what T.S. Eliot calls the objective correlative.
You're not from around here, are you?
He's a real musician, Tanoche. And I like the blend.
Hey, I like the blend.
It's fucking dynamite. Sorry, it is good. A good blend.
You said we need a fourth.
Frankie, I like it.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the kid a try. You got a manager, an agent, somebody?
My dad handles most of my stuff.
Tell him to call me.
What about?
What kind of date?
Oh, that's okay. You can talk to me.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna hire you on a trial basis for, let's say, 3 weeks at a salary of $25 a week, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, gee, I don't think that's gonna work.
Why not?
Well, I was thinking I would come in as an equal partner.
Really?
Plus which I retain the publishing on anything I write, and we can work out a favored nations on any mechanical and ancillary rights.
Excuse me a minute. Yeah.
Why?
Kid wants a four-way split in his fucking
Tommy!
dream. You think this kid's a golden goose? He's a one-hit wonder. Because I am the buck, there's a million of them out there.
Where?
Well, what?
The million guys, where are they?
May I just say something?
No.
Okay.
Tommy, I like it.
What? You got a hard-on for this kid? He can't drink, he can't vote, he's probably never been laid. What good is he?
You think he's green? Take him under your wing like you did with me.
You want to cut him an equal?
If it works, there'll be enough for everybody. If it doesn't, what's the
And
difference?
if I say no?
Then you can get yourself another lead singer.
What did you say?
You can get yourself...
So? You're growing up, huh, kid? Okay, I'll give it a shot. But when this crashes, don't come crying to me!
Hey, what's that for?
Okay, kids, your lucky day. Welcome to the group. Frankie! Give the kid a haircut.
So now I'm a lover. My parents are skeptical. Who are these guys? Are they serious? Maybe I should go to trade school and get some kind of skill. On the other hand, it is interesting having a big brother, someone who takes an interest in my cultural development.
Okay, here's the plan. I laid on a limo. We're going down to Atlantic City. I got a suite at the Traymore. See a couple of shows, have a little
We're gonna
party.
take a pass, Tommy.
Come on. Bullshit. Since when do you take a pass on Atlantic City?
We sent out those demos, you know?
We who?
Me and Bobby. So we're gonna go into town and follow up.
You and Bobby, huh?
Yeah.
Good idea. That's good. Just don't give anything away. You talk to me first, you hear?
Sure, Tommy.
Of course. You got Bobby businessman there, so we should be okay, right, Bobby? Let's go, Nick. Hey! We're not back in 2 days. Call Chip for the bail money.
The Blue Building, 1619 Broadway, center of the music world. You got a song? You go to the 8th floor, and for $10, you get a quick arrangement. Grab a couple musicians hanging around the lobby, book an hour at the studio, you got yourself a demo. That's the easy part. Then you gotta get somebody to listen.
Hi, we're the Four Lovers. We sent you a demo.
Not interested.
Hi, we're the Four Lovers. We
Sorry.
sent you... Hi, we're the Four Lovers.
You're the Four Lovers?
Well, two of them.
No, the Four Lovers is a colored group.
No, that's us. I love you so.
Not bad. Come back when you're black.
Get out, you chicken shit. Rip your throat out.
Watch your mouth, Toto. You're not in Newark anymore.
Crewe?
As I live and breathe, Frankie Castelluccio.
No, it's Valli now. Frankie Valli. With an I.
And why not?
Bobby, meet Bob Crewe. This guy's got the best ears in the business.
All my body parts are outstanding, young man. Young man. At ease, sailor. You're perfectly safe. It doesn't say much, does it?
Doesn't have to. He's the next Otis Blackwell. You two should do something together.
Does it have a name?
Bob Crewe, Bob Gaudio. Heavyweight producer, dynamite songwriter.
Hey,
Scorpio.
no, Gaudio.
No. Your birthday.
November 17th.
November 12th. It's a sign. The stars are in alignment. Follow me, boys. Destiny awaits.
I remember thinking at the time there was something a little off about this guy. I mean, this was the 60s. People thought Liberace was just, you know, theatrical. Anyway, we're playing some stuff, and right there he offers us a personal services contract.
You work for me. You're guaranteed a salary. You sing background for my artist. You bring me 4 songs, and I'll record them. When Mercury's in Taurus.
It's better than knocking on doors, but not much.
I'll tell her of the rays and angel cry. Take one.
And raindrops fall down from the sky.
Because you're paying us shit!
Excuse me?
What's the matter? Crewe famous ears clogged up?
Is there a problem, Tom?
I'll tell you what the fucking problem is. Here's the problem. He said we could go with you, do some backups, and he'd record us. That was what, a year ago? So when are you gonna record us?
When you give me a hit.
I've given you 10 hits.
10 songs, not 10 hits.
I didn't know what's a hit until you record.
I got the ears, baby, remember?
Well, then listen to this. Either you give us a date when you're gonna record us, 4 songs like you promised, or we're going down the hall to make a deal with people who keep their word.
You know your problem, gentlemen. You've got an identity crisis. Now, maybe if you found yourself a name and a sound, little Bobby here would know who he's writing for.
You know what? Maybe you need to find yourself another group.
I see. You don't feel the same?
But your ass.
Frankie.
Bob goes, so do I.
Nick,
I'm with them.
Such loyalty, such devotion. All right, go. Find yourselves. I release you from your servitude.
So we're back scrambling for gigs. I take a job in a printing factory until one day I'm having lunch with my supervisor and he's got 3 fingers missing. Yeah, he says, you stick around here long enough, you'll lose a couple. I don't even finish my sandwich. And then Pesci gets us an audition to play the lounge at this bowling alley where he works in South Jersey.
Wait, hold it. What's your name?
The Frankies. The Tigers.
No, yo. I know you. You used to come here. You had some kind of scam going. Spotting pins, betting on games.
I've never been here in my life.
I never forget a face. Get out of here, all of you! 4 lovers, 4 felons.
This is crazy. We gotta find a club. I forget clubs. What we want is a record contract. What record contract? We can't even book a fucking bowling alley. Maybe this is a good time for me to start my own group. Get off of that. You're not starting any groups. You're an ish group. Oh yeah, which one? The Topics? The Romans? The Lovers? Who are you gonna be next, Tommy? Frankie. What? It's a sign, Tommy. For me, the sign said, one last chance. I locked myself in my room and I wrote 4 new songs in 2 days. No, not songs. Hits. And then we went to see Crewe. You like the new name?
I love the new name. So did Vivaldi.
Some guy stole our name, I'll go talk to him.
It's okay, Tommy, he's already dead.
Can we talk about the songs, please?
Songs are great. I love the songs. I know exactly what to do with them. We're not just going to make a record. We're going to make an experience.
How?
We're going to double Frankie's voice. It's gonna explode right off the radio.
He's good.
There's only one problem.
What?
I'm tapped out.
What are you talking about?
No flow, so no session.
8 rooms on Fifth Avenue. How could you be tapped out?
Don't get me started.
I don't believe this. How much you need?
For 4 songs, $3,500.
You're late. 5,000. Let's see, the 11 grand you owe me, plus this 5. It's getting heavy, Tommy. You're up to 16 grand.
No problem. We just signed with RCA Victory.
That's good, because you don't want to get behind on the VIG.
Hey, I'll send you a record.
Better yet, send me 3 grand by next Friday.
Here's your session, $3,500. Devito delivered.
Thanks, Tommy, but I already got it.
Where?
His father gave it to him.
Why?
He likes me.
His father likes him. What kind of bullshit is that? You know what the VIG is on Ace?
So nobody
Now you have to ask! The room needs the money and I take care of it! Hey, fine. You don't want my money? There's plenty of things I can do with it.
Hey guys, Sunday, Allegra Studios, 2 o'clock. Sharp.
You book a studio on Sunday. The rates are cheaper and you get to use the instruments left over from the Friday session. The plan was we'd meet at Frankie's Sunday morning for one last rehearsal.
This is bullshit. Most important day of his life and he's late. What time is it?
1:32. You call us folks?
No answer. It's not like Bobby to be late.
No, that's Tommy's territory.
Okay, Stroons, get off my case and lay off the booze while you're at it, shithead.
Hey, watch your mouth. In my kitchen, I got little girls in the house. Give me that. Asshole.
Let's run the numbers again.
You run the numbers. You sounded like a cat in heat before. My ears are still bleeding from that shit.
I'm about to leave for Frankie's house when a tune pops into my head. I don't have a tape recorder, so I write down some dummy words so I can remember what I did.
I'm gonna play a quick 9. Tell the genius he blew it.
Nice, Bob. Tommy!
He's late. Comes in with some bullshit song you wrote 15 minutes ago. It's a fucking insult, Frankie. You're slapping
Tommy,
a
it's a good song. Don't make it personal. Nicky?
I said with a 4 or a heart.
I'm not taking any votes here. I'm running this
Wait,
group
wait,
and
wait.
I said...
Crew's got the ears, right? So let's let him decide.
Nick and I did a quick head arrangement. We called the studio and sang it to Crewe. Any good?
Bingo.
And that was it. 2 takes on a Sunday afternoon. And then the whole world exploded.
And you're listening to me, Barry Belson, WCFA Radio. We're in our 17th hour locked inside this studio, and yes, we're still playing the same song. I mean, is that a different sound or what? Who are these people? 4 black guys? 3 guys and a girl? What can I say? I love this record. We're gonna see this one go right to the top, my friends. We're gonna see it happen this Saturday on American Bandstand. What the hey, I think I'll play it again. Here it comes, all you submarine watchers. Put down that girl and lend an ear to the 4 Seasons!
Sherry, baby, Sherry. Sherry, baby, Sherry. Sherry, baby, Sherry. Can you come out tonight? Oh, come out tonight. Sherry, baby, Sherry. Can you come out tonight?
Why don't you go?
Tonight with Bwarie. Come on. Come on. We'll dance the night away. I'm gonna make you mine.
The day after we're on American Bandstand, we sell 120,000 records. 3 weeks later, we break 1 million. But how do I know we're really a hit? My parents stopped talking about trade school.
Why don't you go?
Girl, you make me lose my mind. Sherry, Sherry, baby. Sherry, Sherry, can you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come
what I wonder is where's the next idea gonna come from? Crewe and I are banging our heads against the wall, but nothing's coming. And then one night I'm watching the $1 Million movie, some cheesy John Payne Western, and he hauls off and he smacks Rhonda Fleming across the mouth and says, "What do you think of that?" She looks up at him, defiant, proud, eyes glistening, and she says, second #1 hit still isn't enough. But at least it proves we're not a fluke. I even have money in my pocket that doesn't jingle when I walk. Everybody's happy. Well, almost everybody.
I don't get it.
What don't you get, Tommy?
The title, Walk Like a Man.
So?
Well, as opposed to what? A woman?
It's for boys, Tommy. Teenage boys. We're telling them to act like men.
Instead of like girls.
Instead of like boys. Why are you doing this?
Look, Miss Congeniality, it's a metaphor! This is an anthem for every guy that's ever been twisted around a girl's little finger. Well, isn't it? Okay, Phil. Take one, rolling.
I guess more guys than we thought had been twisted around some girl's little finger. It turned out to be a revolutionary idea. Walk like a man. Hey, some guys have run for president on less. Crewe is right. The stars are in alignment. And I'm thinking about the future. Maybe we should make an investment.
In what?
Us.
What do you mean?
I don't know, you got the voice, I got the songs.
Yeah? So?
So we make a partnership. I give you half of everything I write. You give me half of everything you record outside the group.
Why would I ever record outside the group?
I don't know, things happen.
How about Tommy and Nick? I mean, Nicky's the one who really got me singing, and Tommy, I mean, we wouldn't be here if we wanted to.
No, it wouldn't cut into their share. I'd never do that.
We gotta tell them.
Absolutely.
Hey, if things work out, could we talk about a saxophone?
If things work out, we can talk about a whole horn section.
Okay, I'm in.
Right. So should we have somebody draw up a contract?
You mean like sign a piece of paper from Gouveia?
I guess.
Want to do this thing?
Yeah, if you
so
make
do it. You want a contract? Here, a Jersey contract.
cross-country tour. The label is raking it in, so they send over some girls when we hit Chicago at Christmas. And that night, I rack up a personal first. Hey, come on, Bobby, grab some Christmas cheer. What's wrong? I gotta be romanced a little before I take my clothes off.
And you are?
You?
The ghost of Christmas present. Come on, champ. How's about you unwrap me upstairs?
This is Mission Control. Looks like all systems are go.
Contact, we have contact.
Lift off, man, lift off! And around the world we go!
Uh-oh, splashdown. We have splashdown. Well, space fans, this might be a world record for speed.
Hey, lay off. The kid performed like a trooper.
Mickey was right. It is more fun with another person. sexual initiation means as much to Nick Massi as it means to me. Nick's an interesting case, very precise. Wakes up every day at exactly noon. Eats at the same time, only drinks this special 12-year-old whiskey. His shirts have to be ironed. Twice. All that time in the prison laundry, I guess. But a great natural talent and great style. And after that night in Chicago, suddenly I'm Nick's best friend, but I already have a car.
The Chevy is transportation. What you want is a statement. You are looking at the Great American Wet Train. And this baby gets almost 8 miles a gallon. Yeah, I really gotta get back to work. Swap it, Bobby, swap that. Stop and smell the roses, you learned it. Just look at her. Those curves, those headlights, that rear end. You know what she's saying? I want you inside me.
Nicky, you really need help. So now I got everything a 22-year-old could want. A slew of hit records, and a brand new Caddy convertible. Frankie and I drive down to Atlantic City to look for an opening act for our next tour. Come back with a girl group with the #1 single, The Angels. Suddenly the road is much more interesting. 2 cars, 3 girls, 4 guys. Infinite possibilities.
He went away and you hung around and bothered me every night. And when I would go out with you, you said things that weren't very nice. And you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, la, I'm gonna go and get it cut up with double. Hey, la, I'm gonna realize I was untrue.
Okay, Nick?
Well, it's adding up. Plus the $3,500 you dropped at the track last Saturday?
All right, that's it. We're going back to the old arrangement.
What?
Frankie rides with me, you ride with the genius.
Well, that's kind of up to Frankie, isn't it?
Yeah, and Bobby, too, right? I mean, the two of them are always together. Well, they're like a pair of, what do you call it, Chinese twins.
Try not to say anything for the rest of the day, okay, sweetheart?
Let me explain. You're out on the road 1,000 miles from home. You do a show, you get charged up, you're 10 feet tall. Then it's midnight. What are you supposed to do? Go back to the hotel and rinse out your socks? Everybody has a girlfriend, I mean, everybody.
Then why get married?
You kidding? Family is everything.
Here's how it was. You had your real family and your road family. And when you're on the road, when you're body in motion, a different set of rules applies. It's a basic law of physics. Of course, there's another law of physics called gravity. And eventually it pulls you right back home.
Family?
You dare say that to me? Your lips should fall off of your face for using that word. You show up for a couple of days, you think that makes you a father?
At least when I'm here, not stoned out of my mind. You think the kids don't know what
Want
you're
to
doing?
switch places? Anytime. There's the kitchen, there's the washing machine, knock yourself out.
Okay, you go on the road. We'll all live up what you make.
Thanks, I wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Listen, the road is the road. I'm out there busting my hump to provide for this family. You never said one that I
Bullshit! Your family's out there. So go. Tore out a fucking space for all I care. You'll still be what you always were. A dumb wop from Jersey who never even graduated high school. Mr. Valli with a Y. Give me a fucking break.
We all had families. Families we never saw. Families we couldn't keep together. After Frankie and Mary split, he said it was for the best, but we all knew that wasn't the whole story.
My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me. You couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Headed for a city of lights. Climb the ladder up to fortune and fame. Worked my fingers to the bone. Made myself a name. Funny, I seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I miss and the love I left behind. How I adored you. So close, and yet so far. My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. Close and yet so far. So close and yet so far.
Sunday night at 8 o'clock, and the whole world is watching.
Howdy, gentlemen, here for all of the young of the country, the four C's.
Think what the
hate the Pentagon. Our people were the guys who shipped overseas, and their sweethearts. They were the factory workers, the truck drivers, the kids pumping gas, flipping burgers, the pretty girl with the circles under her eyes behind the counter at the diner. They're the ones that really got us, who pushed us over the top. What's next? It'd be nice to go on like this forever, but I'm looking ahead. A world tour? A concept album? Put enough money together, maybe we could start our own label.
Hey, Frankie, fabulous show. You guys get better and better.
Thanks. Tommy around? Who wants to know?
Norman Waxman, Frankie, friend of Tom's.
What's this about?
Money?
Tommy?
Let me.
Listen, Mr.
Waxman? Norman Waxman.
You got business with us, you talk to a attorney. Now, if you'll excuse me.
No. You got a little success now, right? You got the records, TV, personal appearances. We're all proud of you.
Yeah, so?
Tommy's put me in an awkward position. I've stalled my people as long as I can, but he's in too deep. They want their money now before something unfortunate happens to one of you, and this all goes up in smoke.
This is bullshit!
How much does Tommy owe you? 150 large?
Excuse me?
150,000.
Ah, Jesus.
Hey guys, what's up?
until now, but some things are getting left out. That's the thing about Gaudio. He's always looking so far in the future, he never saw what was happening right under his nose. He'll tell you it was smooth sailing, right up until he hit the iceberg with Tommy and the 150,000. The truth is, the group was in trouble long before that.
Great show, guys! Welcome to Cleveland. You're under arrest.
For what?
Fellas played here last year?
Yeah.
It's stay at the Holiday Inn?
I don't remember.
There you do. You skip without paying the bill.
No way.
You owe the Holiday Inn $120.
Tell me for crying. A minor oversight. Look, officer, I got the 120 right here. We got 100 times that.
You always carry this much cash around?
It's the gate. We should play in front of 7,000 people. Let me settle the bill and get my guys out of here.
You gotta take that up with the judge.
Well, can't we settle this between us?
You're not offering me a bribe, are you? Because that's a Class B felony.
Sorry. I forgot we were in Ohio.
I'll tell you what you can give me.
Name it.
Frankie's autograph?
Absolutely. Frankie! Give the officer your Johnny Hancock so we can get out of here.
Make it up to Love Muffin. Thanks.
No problem.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
Station house.
What for?
Wait for the judge.
All right, let's make this fast.
Judge is back on Monday.
What?
Judge is gone fishing.
I want a lawyer.
No point. Judge sets bail. Have a nice weekend.
Hey, Nick, remember when we couldn't get arrested?
When was that? When you were 3?
All right, calm down, genius. It's a couple of days, no big deal.
Huh? This might come as a shock to you, Tommy, but I don't have a police record.
Never too late to start. Hey, maybe you'll get a song out of it. On me, oh my, oh. Get some time in, hold up for my
Tommy, damn it.
Calm down, will you?
I'm not gonna calm down. I'm on a toilet in a jail cell, you cretin.
Bob never forgave Tommy for that weekend. Me? I let it slide, because the group comes first. We're all in this together, right?
Right. We shouldn't be drawn down from this account, Tommy. We gotta put something aside for Uncle Sam.
Lou, this is November. April is 9 months away.
6, actually.
That's why you're the accountant.
Yes. That's why I think.
Don't think, okay? Just do what I tell you. 20 grand to Valli Construction. F-A-R.
What's GABA?
Bobby and Frankie's partnership.
E-L-L-I.
I don't get it.
What?
Well, a group is a group. It's not 2 guys with a side deal.
It's between them. It doesn't cut into your share.
I don't know, Tommy. I really think I should start my own group.
You're not starting anything, Nicky.
Oh, why not?
Because you gotta be up before noon to start a group. Perfect.
So I let that slide, too. I mean, we were doing good. Concerts, club days, the cover of Cashbox. 6 more weeks at #1. That covered a lot of sins. Until we hit Detroit, this reporter comes to do a feature on us, and Frankie falls hard.
You were how old?
14, 15? You gotta understand, we didn't have playgrounds. What do you call these? After-school programs? What we had was hanging out in the corner and B&Es, picking up numbers, driving us to card games.
B&Es.
Breaking and entering. My poor mother. She really wanted me out of that neighborhood. Of course, she's still right there in the projects, but can I get her out? No way. She doesn't want to leave her friends. Tell her, Mom, take them with you or move them all. She still says no. She said the cash goes in the drawer. Washing machine breaks down. She won't spend the money to fix it. So she goes to the laundromat. Tells everybody she's Frankie Valli's mother. So now people think I'm the kind of son who makes his mother go to the laundromat.
Can't win for trying, huh?
So, what else you want to know?
Kids?
3 girls. They're with their mother now. My little one, Francine, she wants to be a singer, God help me. 8 years old voice, like an angel. She gets up on the coffee table and sings, I can't give you anything but love, Daddy. First song I ever knew the words to.
Sometimes it just clicks with people. And after that nightmare with Mary, I mean, this was a nice girl, smart, great looking. They were crazy about each other. And we were all happy for Frankie. He was relaxed, singing great. And then she interviewed Tommy.
So what do you say about me?
Not much. More about him and and Bobby, how the group never really
Did he
took
tell you
off
that I
as
hired
well.
Bobby?
Well, he said it was more like a group decision.
Oh, he said that, huh? Did Frankie tell you before I took him on he was studying to be a hairdresser?
No.
Yeah, the kid was totally lost. Between you and me, and don't print this because he doesn't want it out there, I taught him everything he knows.
Really?
But not everything I know.
Ah.
I even had to get him laid the first time, give him a little tutoring.
Well, you tutored him very well.
Let's cut to the chase, Lorraine.
How do you mean, Tom?
Well, you're a big girl. I can see you've been around. When you get tired of high school, you might want to check out the graduate course.
In my neighborhood, there are 3 things you don't do. You don't lie to your mother, you don't tell the truth to your wife, and the 3rd thing, every guy knows that.
He hit on you!
Only like with a sledgehammer.
That son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill him!
Frankie, it was funny.
It's not funny, you don't do that! You don't do it! You don't! I'm supposed to go on the stage with him, sing with him in jokes? What, is he crazy?
Well, he might just be a little stupid.
No, he's not stupid! Tommy's not stupid! He's evil! Did he put his hands on you?
No, of course not.
This is bad. Very bad. Fuck!
Leave it alone. Don't wreck everything. It's what he wants. Don't give it to him.
Frankie never mentioned it, never said a thing to Tommy. He just froze him out. On stage, off stage, on the road. He just looked through Tommy like he didn't exist. And Tommy, he knew he crossed the line. I don't know, maybe it's a kind of payback. Bob was driving the group now. Frankie wasn't Tommy's little brother anymore. Tommy couldn't handle it. He started missing rehearsals, betting on everything big time, on the ponies, on golf, on cards, on which fly would take off first on the windowsill. We had no idea how deep in he was until Norm Waxman showed up backstage and blew the lid off. Now maybe think after everything that went down that Frankie would have cut Tommy loose right then. But if that's what you think, you're not from Jersey.
Hey, Jip. Got a minute?
You, Frankie, always.
Tommy's in a little trouble.
How little?
150,000.
So why isn't he standing here talking to me?
Because he can't sing my mother's eyes like I can.
You take care of family, Frankie. I like that.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Seabreeze Lounge is proud to present the special return engagement of international recording stars, the 4 Seasons.
Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. Riding high when I was a kid. The lady parked fast 'cause I had everything. Walking away, warn me then. Said easy come and easy go. I need you to understand that I'm trying so hard to be a man. The kind of man you want in here. Only then can I begin to understand. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. An empty shell of used to be. The shadow of my life is hanging over me. A broken man without a soul. Don't even stand the test of strength to read my soul. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby.
We're here to resolve a problem. Now, we're all gentlemen and we will act in a civilized manner. How's that? Okay, how much are we talking about?
As of noon today, including the VIG, 162 large.
What were you thinking, Tommy?
No, Jip, it crept up on me.
I'm surprised he's still walking around.
I'll be honest with you, Jip. We like their songs. Anybody else, he'd already be in the hospital.
What are you gonna do? Put your goons on me, you two-bit Shylock?
Tommy, shut up. The man is trying to work with you.
Whose side do you want?
Mine.
Right about that.
Answer me.
Oh, I'm the asshole.
Day one, my friend.
Gentlemen, our friend, Mr. Waxman, has...
No. Excuse me, all due respect. He opened it up. I'm gonna say something. I've been rooming with this guy on and off for, what is it, 10 years? This was not a walk in the park. It was a sentence, a 10-year sentence.
Nicky?
The man is a personal nightmare. He wears the same underwear 3 days running. He takes no pride in his appearance, in the simple amenities of life. You want to talk about towels?
Nicky, this
The
isn't
man cannot be in a hotel where they're using all the towels. I'm talking the face towels, the bath towels, the bath mat, the little washcloths. Like he's living alone. You need a towel, you know where it is, in a wet pile on the floor.
Nicky!
I come back to the room one time, the man is pissing in the sink.
You're crazy, I'm not pissing in the sink!
I said, Tommy, what's wrong with you? There's a toilet over there. He says, this was closer. This is what I'm dealing with. The man is not properly socialized. Frankie doesn't have to deal with it. Gaudio doesn't. I had to deal with it. 10 years!
Okay, Nick, thank you for sharing that. Now, Norm and me are going to take a little walk and work things out. I want you boys to put your heads together, see what you can come up with. And you, stay out of the bathroom.
Maybe Jim can talk some sense into this.
Fuck sense! I got some things. I can put together a novel.
A job? Oh, he's gonna roll a 7-11 like the old.
Drink your wine, Mickey, and shut your trap. The Carlo's not running this group. I am. I don't even know what we're doing here, begging Jip for help. You make me look like an asshole.
You're not by yourself, Tommy.
He's not in this group. Who got the bookings? If it weren't for me, you'd all be in the trunk of somebody's car with a bullet in your head.
Yeah, from your friends.
You know what would be nice? Since I was here before any of you, a little respect.
For what, getting her 62 in the hole?
So you think it's easy running a group dealing with the club owners, the managers, the record companies, everybody trying to fuck you 5 ways from Sunday. But you don't care how it gets done, just that Tommy's taking care. Well, I took care of it! Me!
Sit down. Tommy, you don't give a shit about the group. You never have. It's always been whatever it is you got going, and then there's the group.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking
You never want to rehearse. You drive Nicky to drink, you put Bob through the ringer, forget about trying to mess with my hit. Which you've done from day one. The shame of it is, you're not a bad musician. If you give it a little time, but no! You're too busy shooting your mouth off or buying apartments to keep your girlfriends in. But no more. All that bullshit is over.
So this is how you talk to your friends, Frankie.
Friends. Right. Not one Christmas present. Not one Christmas card. Not one time we have a meal, you pick up the check. Not one time you ask me how my kids are doing. What? God help me, Tommy. Part of me would really like to see you hurt.
Tu strunz, disgrazia!
School, kids! Arrivano outside. Ma che caffoni, davanti a lui, da broccolino, ma che vergogna! Alright. Here's how it's gonna go down.
Excuse me, Mr. DeCarlo. The group, we've come to a decision.
We have?
We're gonna pay back every penny Tommy owes you.
Wait.
Let me handle this. It's a lousy few $100,000. We got something going here. Took a lot of work and a lot of years. So the group takes the debt.
This is his problem. Why do we take his debt?
Because we're not gonna let it come apart.
Well, is that good enough, Tommy?
For what?
Well, Frankie's singing was never good enough. His ideas were never good enough. Nothing he ever did was good enough.
So now the kid who was never good enough is bailing you out.
So is that good enough?
I'm afraid it's a little more complicated than that.
Why?
My people are very angry. They want a message sent.
What message?
You're moving to Las Vegas.
Vegas? For what?
Your health. We're gonna keep an eye on you. We see you outside of Nevada. Get something.
Wait a minute, for how long?
Until it's paid
But
off.
we're in the middle of a tour.
That's like
But what happens to the group?
Don't worry, I won't be in Vegas forever. When
Wait a
I get
minute,
back-
I got a bet right here. A clean break. We buy him out.
Buy me out. Buy me out? You don't buy me out. I buy you out. With what, Tommy? Fine, buy me out. It's over anyway. How many more hits you think you're gonna write?
All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Anything else we don't know about?
The tax lien.
How much?
$500,000 in that neighborhood.
All right, we're gonna take that too.
Frankie,
I said let me handle it! The loan, the taxes, we take it all.